These little pieces right here are the seeds. The grass seeds are sprouting. Yay, I was beginning to think. Shh, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. I was beginning to think that these were not gonna grow. The grass absolutely looks like nothing is growing. What is up? Good morning! It's time to start the vlog. What is up? Good morning. It's time to start the little vlog. Ooh, Aladdin was singing with me too. She's whistling. Look how cute Tiki look. Hey, Punky, you enjoying your bed? You enjoy the bed? What about you, my little baby? Oh, she's tired. I'm matching Tiki's bed. Well, Tiki and Bella's bed because they switch off. But anyways, we're about to go to the store to run some errands. So, guess we'll see where the heck we go. Finally, for once, I'm wearing warm clothes and it's kind of chilly outside. We just went to Sprouts. Now Justin and I are gonna go to what's it called, Coffee Bean. Wait, can you hold this real quick? I need to tie my shoe. We're gonna go to the Coffee Bean.
Really, you would do that when we're like right.
We're not me this way. Fine, I'll sit. Right, we're gonna go to the Coffee Bean. We've been wanting to try that, and I don't know what I'm gonna get, but we've been wanting to try this. And since we don't have one by the house, we're gonna take advantage and go to the El Coffee Bean. Bean. I don't know what to get.
Where has the day gone? Pretty left.
Seriously, where has the day gone? So, just got a iced chai tea.
It's good.
She likes it. She likes it. I got a hazelnut ice. I don't even remember what I got. Iced coffee, I think it is. Decaf, of course, because you know me, I'm a baby girl.
I think you just really gotta try something like customize your own.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe next time I'll do that. I was actually looking at the hazelnut vanilla. Oh no, hazelnut flat white. But then I saw this one. I was like, I'll just do that.
You should have gone with your gut.
Yeah, I just felt like the flat white was gonna be way too. I forgot to put like soy milk in it or something. Oh, I'm gonna get bloated. Oh, you can draw on your thing, on your napkin. We should do that. Anyway, so this is good. I think I'm just missing some caramel, like that drizzle, you know? Like
You could have added that.
I should have. I know this ain't Starbucks, but I should have done that. Anyways, I know we come to Sprouts a lot, but it's where I come to get my avocados. And I got some mushrooms today too, so I switched it up a little bit.
Yeah, I never heard of this.
So now we're gonna head to, where's the next place I said? Oh, that little park place, because I had an idea for a picture and I want to take a picture right there one day too. Those over there. Post office is after the park. I like the little ice in here. I want to like munch on it. The coffee does have a good taste to it. Is your chai like that creamy that you like? Mm-hmm. It is?
It's different.
Okay.
But I added vanilla,
cinnamon,
and some cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Because when I try to say it fast, it don't work. So we're gonna go to the little park because I want to see what I have an idea of a picture in my head and I want to see if the tennis court's gonna work out for that.
Tell you love her.
I do everything. And so we're gonna go see if that will work and see if that doesn't work, then where else we could take a picture.
I'm only here for the coffee.
She's only here for the coffee.
I want to go home.
She don't even want to hang out with me. She's just here because we were gonna go coffee. You wanna go home already?
I'm high.
Shut up! You wanna go home already for real?
No.
Man down, I have a paper cut. It's very small. You can't see it. What is that noise? I hear this beeping noise. Anyway. So, place we wanted to go to. Peeps in there. They're actually playing. That's the first time in a very long time that we actually see somebody in there other than us. I gotta take my picture for the grams. What am I supposed to do? Well, maybe I could take one up here, look. Over there. Does it look corny? Does it look stupid? I think taking one right there. Hey, the little thing stopped. Okay, where are they going? Oh, should I trip? That's what happens for being a fucking eavesdropper. Oh, that's the little thing behind me looks so pretty right here. Oh, we're going hiking. Just as I always make her exercise when we go places. Whoa, look, you guys. I was gonna say I heard a cow. In my young days, we would come out in the middle of the night. A whole bunch of us would come and then we would go through there. Wait, this way. And then we go all the way down. All that at night is so scary. Look, the mountains. I think that's Mount Baldy. Wait, that one. Nope, that one. Alright, we just got back from that area back there. Just helped me take a few pictures. There's a lot of holes in the ground, so I'm pretty sure it has to do with snakes. Yeah, Snakes. Or gophers. No, there's no gophers around here. What else makes holes like that?
I just know snakes do.
That must have been one thick snake because that was a giant hole. Oh, these are cute little blue shrubbery. I don't know what that is. They look dangerous. The scenery is so beautiful, but now we're going on our way back. Oh, one day we should come hiking over here. Like up that little secret space that I always used to go to as a teen. Yeah, but I gotta go to the post office now. I already said that 1,000 times, so I'm gonna go. I just wanted to stop real quick to show you guys the outfit of the day. I'm wearing the same damn boots that I wear all the time because I haven't gotten any new ones yet or any new shoes. Yeah, we're in a place that says no stopping anytime, so we're trying to hurry this up. Anyways, I got this at Forever 21. It says take it in the back straight up. Because, you know, your girl's taking it. Jessica says this is a perfect one to wear when I'm out because she said a lot of the apples were staring. Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. I got these on, my overalls. I'm not exactly sure where the heck I got them. I think it was like Tilly's or something. And then I got this shirt. It's kind of crop top from Forever 21. It says romance on it because I love love. And that's what I'm wearing. That's it. That's right. Just, you know, just wanted to stop by because we were supposed to do it over there. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I forgot. Then we started walking. And I just need to remember things a lot more faster. Now we're off to the post office. So I just stopped at this other little park, Overlook Park, another park that I would come to. And only my teen hoods. My teen hood, you know, like childhood, but teen hood. Look at these trees are red. Like their trunks are red. But I wanted to come out here because I was supposed to do this at the first park that we went to take the pictures. And I didn't do it because, well, you know, I forget. I'm forgetful, so I'm trying to be less forgetful. But I'm trying to soup up my videos just a little bit on my main channel and be more out for my videos. And I just thought I'd start off by doing this in this park because I want to be more outside rather than just sitting. I know I can't do that so much. It smells like celery over here and syrup. Weird. That's what I'm going to do. Look how pretty this little section is over here. So pretty. Anyway, let me get with this video. I just want to say a couple of words from the bottom of my heart. That's a big old crow. That's a big crow. Where is it at? Oh, there they are. Look at it. Hi. I thought it was a hawk, but I guess apparently it's not. Oh my goodness, literally, I need to work on that. I need to work on it. That's something I gotta work on. Something I need to do better at. Being able to really, because there's times when I can get in the moment when I know my, like a topic off the top of my head, but I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm just very distracted and I have so much on my mind right now in this time that I feel like I can't really get my thoughts out properly like I would normally be able to on a sit-down video. I think it also has to do with I'm so used to filming myself when it comes to like
The
hawk.
flying. It's really big for it to be so noticeable.
That's what she said. Anyways, I was saying before that plane interrupted me. Oh, you know, just flying until I interrupted the plane. I don't know. I think I'm just so used to filming by myself that having Jess film me feels a little awkward. Not in a bad way, but I'm just so used to it. But yeah, she's my best friend and yeah, I feel comfortable in front of her. But I think that's one thing that's constantly on my mind because I'm like, what is that little ball right there?
It's a trick.
It's a clown nose. Is that a clown nose? Seriously. This is why. Because I get so distracted. Oh, that's not a clown nose. I thought it was a clown nose. It's a ping pong ball. It's a golf ball. It's a little pink ball. It's a pink ball. You know, when I was a little kid, there was a golf course by my house. Me and my dad would always go down and get these in a little thing. So I left it there for somebody to come and get it. But anyways, so as I was saying, so I'm very used to filming by myself. So I don't know, I think I just get distracted because I have so much on my mind. And then I feel bad because I have Jessica filming for me. And then I just feel like, I don't know. It's not, I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way or anything. I don't mean any of it in a bad way. I just feel like that's where I think I'm messing up because I'm not really focusing. I have all this other stuff on my mind. So that's something I gotta get better at.
Looking at me, but I'm like,
because I keep thinking, oh, I feel bad because Jess has to be doing this to me and you have to be listening to my psychobabble.
actually, to be honest, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, well that makes me feel worse. I'm just kidding. No, but
I just, because I like to really stare at the scenery and behind and everything. It just looks so nice and peaceful.
It is a very nice place.
Yeah, I just went into my own thought, just relaxing.
You went to a different dimension in the world.
Yeah, I sure did.
It's
so pretty. It looks so fake and so pretty.
And especially now because it's spring, which I don't like spring all that much. But I mean, I don't like the heat. I don't want to be so mean towards spring. I'm so sorry, spring. I apologize to you, but I really don't.
Yeah, because spring will kick your ass.
It will. Yeah,
If you
true.
touch it to it.
That is so true. I didn't think of it that way. Good job. But no, it is really pretty out there because you know the flowers are sprouting and shit or whatever it's called. They're blooming. They're blossoming. But anyway,
I was just looking at the cows or whatever those things are.
yeah, those what we thought were hawks. They're not. They're crows. Obviously, they're giant crows that we had not seen. I have not seen one that's tall. Anyway, but so I think this is something that has really been. It's just something that I need to work on, but I've been really wanting to go out and film stuff, and sometimes I think about coming out to these places alone, but then I kind of get scared just because I feel like I can have I'm more into my thoughts when I'm alone. I mean, like we all are, you know what I mean? But I need to learn how to be able to articulate and be able to say things that I really want to say when there's people around, because that's what I want to do in the future.
When you know that people are around and you want to keep talking, then you should write yourself notes so that
I do. But then the problem with me with notes is that I read them. So like I sound like I don't like scripting things, you know what I mean? Because then I sound so robotic and I sound like, oh, I did say that, or I sound like I'm reading it or I'm remembering it and just delivering my line rather than it coming from the heart. So that's something I need to work on too. Okay, this is the problem in the showers when I have all my thoughts, most of them, and I'm like, oh my god, that's really good, I should turn that into a video. And then there's times where I go to write it down, which I got more in the habit of writing everything down and then trying to just read it all over again and get in that moment when I'm making.
Especially when you have like a special journal.
Jessica got me a special journal. Anyway, so great, thanks. I lost my thought again. I thought about okay. Anyway, point is, I don't need to tell you guys about that because that has nothing to do. Well, I guess it kind of has something to do, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways, point is, I just want to get better at that because that is something I want to do in the future. Like, if somebody would have given me a topic to talk about and have Jessica film me, I would have been easily got it like that.
Taking pictures.
But the thing is that I didn't have a topic. I had one in my head in the morning, but I didn't write it down. And I told myself at that moment I should write it down or else I'm going to forget. And that's what happened. There you go. Law of attraction. It happened. I just need to organize my thoughts a lot. I'm filming this because this is part of my journey. This is just me thinking about the future and just things that I want to better myself with. And this is really awkward because people are passing by. And they're going to take pictures or something. I don't know. Anyways, they look so sweet together. You think they're together? Anyway, so I can, if somebody were to give me a topic, like if I had a question to cover, like how do I get over my ex or something, which is something I should have done, then I can be here and I can really talk about it and say everything and not have any problem whatsoever like I did right now trying to collect my thoughts. But since I wanted to come up with something, and I think now that I'm thinking about it, there's two reasons why it was really hard for me. Is because one reason was that I really wanted to make this video into its own video, but also be able to have that same topic to turn into it, to add into another video, to make into a bigger video. That doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense in my mind. And that may not, I don't know if it does, but I think that's something that's really on my mind, that I really wanted to feed two birds with one, what do birds eat? Seed. So I think that because I was thinking so much of that, I couldn't get my thoughts together. I couldn't collect them and do all that. But anyways, I am very thankful that Jess is always here to help me because I always put her through so much, especially pictures. But it's good to have yourself a best friend who's willing to do these things for you.
Just so you know, my arm was twisted the whole time.
Your arm was twisted? Well, what were you doing? Holding the phone like this? You were. Ay, Jessiquita, calladita, te ves más bonita. Just kidding.
She does this to me all the time.
No, I don't.
You're gonna do it because you're gonna do it.
I've never had no finger guns to you. I don't even use my finger guns. I forgot how to do it.
Trust me, once you feel her hands, you do it. Because
look at the way I was holding
they're
this.
so skinny. Look at them little fucking spider legs. They're painful.
Oh, why would you have to use the one thing I can't stand? No, but as you were saying that, when you see her hands or feel her hands,
Look like it's transforming into
a zombie. A what? A zombie? We've been watching too much iZombie.
Well, right now you can't say that. I've been watching too much Wolf.
Yeah, that's true. You traded. Okay, now we're for real. We're gonna go to the bank. I was waiting for you to say no. We're going to the post office. Jess, what did I just do?
Your hip broke your cup.
My hip?
I don't know what it was. Your thunder thighs.
I really did break my cup though. You can't see it. Oh, you can't. Oh yeah, I did. I broke my cup. because I was trying to take the lid off to try some of the crunchy ice, and then I just broke it. Good thing it didn't break like lower than that though. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I've got my 3 cards. So, I sent those 2 cards out, 3 cards out. So we came to the post office. That's the last stop. Now we get to go home. How excited are you? Very. Ow. You bent my arm. Just kidding. I'm gonna go home and edit. It feels so good to get your errands done. Well, to get anything done that you have on your list. Ow, my hair got caught in here. It was just 1 strand too. But it feels good to get your stuff done. And I got some stamps. I got another international one, JIC, because you never know when you're gonna need it. And yeah, so now we're going. Bye. I know we said we were gonna go home, but we have a little stop to come look at these model homes that we've been wanting to come look at for a very long time. This little area is so cute. We've been wanting to come see these model homes since they first opened, I believe. We're gonna check them out and see what they're all about. They look so cute.
I like the colors up here.
This has little elephants on it.
Slips.
This is what
But look, this is really nice. This one's bigger because it has its own restroom. That's what you like, so you would have your own restroom.
We are now entering the master bedroom. Wow. That's a high old bed.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Pretty, huh?
This is a pretty decent size.
Look, you could say hi to your mom. Oh no, that would be your neighbor.
This is a pretty.
What's in here? A walk-in closet. You guys already know I want a walk-in closet, but like way bigger than this.
Look at the tub is so deep.
Wow. Wow. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Okay, well that was a mini fail. I know they filled up the parking spot. That was a fail. The lady was like inside. Normally we're used to going to the model homes where there's like nobody in there. You can go in there and be, you know, free, willy-nilly, whatever the heck it's called, and you can just roam around. But that lady was in there, so we had to come up with a story and say that my mom was moving and she was looking to her place, but she was on vacation. So that was interesting. But you got to see a little bit of the upstairs.
We just said eventually she was just looking for a place.
Yeah. It's because well,
you never told her that she wanted a house to get to rent.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
True that, but
it smelled like food in there.
It did. So that was a little awkward, and we didn't want to make it more awkward than it already was. But it was nice to see the top floor and pretend like there was a little baby in there.
It was cool.
I want to hold a baby. I haven't held a baby in so long, but like a newborn baby. I mean, like I'm not picky with what kind of baby, like an age of a baby, but I want to hold a newborn baby because there's just something about holding a newborn baby. Anyway, now we're for real going home. I miss Tiki and I miss Bella. I was thinking about it on my way here as I was driving that I feel like I didn't really make sense when I was trying to talk about, oh, this is what I want to do in the future. I meant more of like, I just point blank is I just need to be better. I just need to do better at these things. I just need to work on it is my main concern. Like if there's something, we all have things that we want to work on. Some more than others, some less than others. But I don't think there's somebody out there who's like 100, a million, bajillion% satisfied with everything and anything that they do. Maybe there is, I don't know. But so far from my own personal experience on my journey right now that I'm on, getting where I want to get to in life, well, at least with certain things, I know this is something that I'm having trouble with, and I need to find a way to make it work. I need to find a way to really hone down on it and work on it, you know what I mean? And the only way that I know how to do that is by actually doing more of it. So today was the start of that for me, at least some practice, I guess I could say. And so here's to practicing more of that, working on that. Maybe it could just be that I have a lot on my mind. And it's not necessarily bad, it's just, I just want to do so much in life, and I want to do so much for myself, and I know that, obviously, patience is where it's at. I have to have patience, and I am way better at practicing patience and having patience in a lot of things. So I'm very proud of myself when it comes to that. But I just noticed this is something I really need to work on, and I want to get better at, and I think I'm in my head too much, and again, it's not a bad thing, and it's not necessarily like the best thing, but it's not a bad thing. It's nothing serious. Just something I wanted to share, some of my thoughts. Maybe I didn't make any of it clear. Maybe it's hard to understand. Maybe you don't know what the heck I'm even talking about, but nonetheless, this is part of my journey where I'm at with things, and you know, this is just a kind of learn as I go type of thing, trial and error kind of thing. And one day I hope that I can be a I don't know, like, I don't know if I want to say speaker. I guess, yeah, I do. I would like to speak. Like, ideally, I see myself going to different states. Like, one day I would like to, like, I don't want to call it a tour because I feel like that's way too, like, too much of a word to describe what I want to do. Like, I feel like artists and cool people do that, and I'm not saying that I'm not cool because I'm cool in my own way, you know. I gotta give myself some props, but so I don't want to call it a tour. I think that's for the cool people out there, the big people out there. Anyway, but besides the point, like, one thing I really do want to do is I want to go around to a bunch of states and travel, because that's one thing I want to do. I want to travel. I want to discover new places and try new foods, hip trendy foods, try pizza in all the places that I go to, and be like, oh yeah, you know, this place had the best pizza. Like, I hear New York pizza is like the pizza. So I want to try that, and I want to travel, and I want to see new places, new faces, meet new people, you know what I mean? And I have this vision of doing that with my girlfriend and just going and I don't know, I just with my little team. Like, I want my best friend to be part of the team, and I want my girlfriend to be part of the team, and I want Tiki and Bella, and you know, I could go on and on and on, but I just see myself to the point. I just see myself going. Like, for example, I just envision going to different states, having kind of like not a meet and greet, well, I guess it could be kind of a meet and greet, but like a meet and hang out kind of thing, and just hang out with a bunch of you guys that I'm sure, like, by then I'll have a lot more of you, and you guys will be able to just hang out. We'll all hang out, we can have some food, or if there's no food involved, or snacks or something, we'll just hang out. Like, I envision you guys sitting down in front of me and me coming out and like talking to you guys and be like, hey, you know, and give a little introduction or whatever it could be, just saying hi and stuff like that. I don't know, a little bit of my background. I mean, I would imagine those who know who I am and have been keeping up with me and have been following on my journey know more about me, so an introduction would kind of be like, okay, we already know that, silly, but like, I don't know, maybe if some of them were to bring friends. I just think of having a crowd and having an audience listening to me talk and really just talk about the things that I'm passionate about or whatever it could be, and then just hanging out and then doing like a Q&A and asking you guys for questions or anything that you guys need advice on. And I just want to be that inspiration, and so I always dream of that kind of stuff. So I guess I don't know if that's what I really want to say, but I'm hungry, and now that's my excuse for not being able to really articulate my words properly or say anything properly, because I can't think when I'm hungry. It's really hard for me to concentrate when I'm hungry, but I do envision that, like, walking out on the stage or having people see me and be like, oh my god, so excited. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Like, who wouldn't want that for people to be like, oh my gosh, you know? But I want that for all of the, like, the good, positive, awesome reasons, like for me helping somebody. And I've gotten like a 0.5% of that before, when like I have been come up to, does that make sense? Like, somebody's come up to me and has been like, I watch your videos. Or when I recently called some of you guys and you guys were like so emotional because you were talking to me, and I'm like, to me, I'm like, what? Like, this is surreal. Somebody's crying because they're talking to me. But like, when I step back and I see the big picture, I'm like, holy heck, like, the stuff that I'm doing, being just simply sitting here saying my words out to, making these videos, is incredible. Sharing my personal story, sharing my thoughts, my words, and just the desire to want you guys to do better for yourselves and do better in life and feel the happiness that I feel in your own way, obviously, because I mean, we're all different, but like, just doing that and putting that out into the world, just doing the little bit of good that I am able to right now, is amazing. And I think that is just, it's just great to feel that, and it's surreal. But I definitely look forward to the days when, like, you know all those big YouTubers, when they walk by, or they like are constantly stopped because they want to take a picture, where they like scream when they get to the airport, or they're like, I mean, like, you guys know celebrity status, like, people are posting where these people are at all the time, which I guess in a way that's a little scary and a little creepy, but like, I totally get it. And like, but you see them get to an airport and like, people go crazy over them, or they're waiting for them, or like, I got a little taste of like the billionaire dude when I was working for them, and my friend and them, every time we got to an airport or to a hotel or something, he was greeted with flowers, and I'm like, whoa, this is cool. And all his models were greeted with flowers too, and I just thought that was really cool. Like, it's just cool. Like, I don't know if they knew who he was. Like, I barely knew who he was until, like, obviously I started working with him, and maybe it was just an active gesture, or maybe they give that to everybody who rents out the presidential suite. I don't know, but just the fact that, like, I've seen it firsthand, I think it's like crazy amazing. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, yes, I understand the price that you pay when you reach that level, but like, man, I mean, like, who wouldn't want that? You know, who wouldn't want somebody screaming out your name, like, so excited, like, oh my god, it's you? You know what I mean? I don't know, one can dream. but I know that it's cool. But yeah, I just certainly can't wait till those days, and it would be awesome to really reach that time and be able to walk somewhere or to go to an event or something and people be like, oh my god. Like this morning I just wrote a card to Anna. Anna was one person that came up to me at the Fifth Harmony concert right after I had met JoJo, or did the meet and greet with JoJo, and we were walking out, and I don't even remember exactly how it happened, but I just remember her coming up to me. She's like, oh my god, Stacy. And I was like, oh my gosh, she knows who I am. And her mom was there, and it was just a cool time. But that was like one of the coolest things ever that I don't know, it was cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, in this moment that I am right now, I've had very, very little interaction. At the level that I am right now, barely starting out. I've made a small name for me through all of the hard work and the patience and just putting out my videos for the years that I have been. Sharing my journey with you guys, sharing my personal story with you guys, my experiences and everything. Okay, and I don't know where the heck I'm going with this. It's happened so much. I just get so distracted and then I forget, and it's so frustrating. I know, I just gotta be patient, and I forgot what I was saying. It's just the start, and I've been working on my own empire, no matter how small somebody may view it to be right now, or how small I may view it to be right now, or how it may seem to be nothing. I don't know, no matter the size of what anybody may think that my empire is right now, I know that it takes time. It takes years to build an empire. It takes years to really build a legacy, and that's what I've been doing this whole entire time. As of recently, it's really dawned on me that that's exactly what I've been doing, where I've been going. And so I've been more aware of that for some months now, and I think that's really led me to really be far more aware of where I'm going in life, of what I'm doing with all this, of what I'm doing every single day, and just all of that. But yeah, I just really look forward to those days. And I mean, again, who wouldn't look forward to those days? I just know that I don't remember how the heck I got onto this topic, but I do remember that in the car I was saying, like, I need to work on it because it's something I want to do. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I just need to get better at it because it's something I want to get better at, but it's also something that I need to learn how to do and stop thinking about my surroundings so much and try to separate all of my thoughts and really focus on what I'm trying to say or what I wanted to say, because I want to do more of, like, in the spare of the moment when I have a thought or something that I'm thinking, I want to get down to it and talk about it, be able to put that out, because I think that's where I want to gear a lot more of my content. When I have like a certain type of video in my mind, I want to be able to gear my content that way and stop thinking about the other stuff. But I know it's something that's going to constantly make me have to practice a lot more. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because that didn't make sense to me. And I'm pretty sure if it didn't make sense to me, that it didn't make sense to you at all. I guess that's what I kind of meant. I mean, I could have easily just not added that in there in my vlog and just edited it out if it didn't make sense. So I might have done that. I don't know. But that is what I was trying to say, I think. Just that I just need to practice. It's just something that's really frustrating to me, but it's something that I want to work on because it's important to me. So that's why I'm working on it. If I think of something else to say, then I will say it, because I just can't think right now because I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat. What is up? Time to end the vlog. I think there was some kind of commentary that I wanted to comment on, but I cannot remember what it was. So there goes that. As you've seen, the grass is growing. Well, now in the future it's grown, but there's a lot that happened that kind of killed some of it, but I have to explain that later. I'm not too sure when later, but at some point I will. Maybe I already talked about it in one of my future vlogs. I don't know what that means, like vlog videos. I'm getting back to, you know, editing all of them, finishing them up. I have 3 that I'm ending right now. And this is one of the 3 I already ended them, so now I have 2 of 3 done. I'm talking a bunch of nonsense, and yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for always listening to whatever random things I have to say, and silly things, dumb things that you have no idea what I'm talking about, things that don't even make sense. But nonetheless, I do appreciate you being here and still watching me and all that. There's so much, as I mentioned. I don't know if it was in the vlog before this that I ended or after this, but there's just so much going on that I just have to like lay out on the table and just figure it out for myself, because there's just so much that I want to do and then I'm not doing, and then I'm taking forever to do, and just contemplating, just a lot of things that are going on in there that are not lining up with my actions, and I mean career-wise. So I just got a lot to do. But That's the beauty in all of this, is that you just gotta figure it out, and you gotta find what works for you and what doesn't, and how some things work better and some don't, and just trial and error, you know what I mean? And once you find what works, you just keep working on it and you strengthen that. But yeah. So thank you so much for being here. If you would like to, you can please follow me on my social medias, and if you don't already, and if you do, thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog. And remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually 3, no matter the highs, the lows. Always be sure, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. Bye.